Dorsey, Brendan Cruz, and Earl Walton. Trace Jackson Davis, Julian Reese jumping, and it is the Terps who control the tip in the home white.
It's going to be so important for Maryland to get off to a good start here, not just to keep this crowd in it, but because they want to set their press and set their 2-3 zone. Been really effective at turning people over on their defense in Big Ten play.
Maryland looking for their first 3-game Big Ten win streak in basically 2 years. Here's Donta Scott from 3. Too strong, rebound, Trace Jackson Davis.
It's a really solid defensive possession to start the game for Indiana. You get Donta Scott to take a contested 25-footer. That's exactly what the Hoosiers want.
You talk to Coach Woodson and you say, why? If you won 5 straight and turned things around, he said defense. That shot by Jalen Hood-Schifino's no good. And here comes the Terps. Don Carey. The handoff to Hart, to Young, the triple, good.
Man, that's not the way that he's beating people. Now, Jahmir Young has been absolutely balling, but he's been doing it by getting to the basket. They're making a shot from downtown. The last 7 games, just 22% from 3.
Young averaging 16 on the season, but at home, in league games, 24, and there is Trace Jackson Davis.
I like it. Maryland going to that 2-3 zone. Indiana flashing both their bigs to the high post, and Trace Jackson Davis, plenty of room to operate, getting to that left hand.
Here's Young, driving the baseline, reverse layup.
That's more like it. That's the way he's been feasting. Jahmir Young getting downhill, blowing by Trey Galloway. He's got as good of a first step as anybody in the Big Ten Conference.
He's got all 5 of their points thus far. Extra pass to the corner. Miller Kopp misses that 3.
I like the zone offense, though. They're using Trace Jackson Davis middle of the floor. That's a wide open shot for Miller Kopp.
Here's Donta Scott. Driving in the lane, no.
I haven't felt like he's moved great either. Donta Scott can really look to attack off the bounce.
Indiana certainly had their share of injuries. Jordan Geronimo's been out. Xavier Johnson's been out. You just talked about Race Thompson, and in the lane, nice little jumper.
It's the second time now against the 2-3 zone. This time it's Race Thompson, but they're just getting a catch and going to work at the high post.
Hakeem Hart drives it in, kicks it back out to Young. Young will drive, dish to Reese, and a foul on Indiana. That triple, Carey. No good. Oh, boy, you want to talk about
man's
Scott.
rebound.
Yeah. Jackson Davis skies and goes get that one. He's been averaging 13 boards during his 5-game winning streak for Indiana.
3 of them on the offensive glass. He's just been phenomenal in all facets.
They look to him. He will kick it back out, and they go right back to him. Here's the triple. Caught. Yes.
You got to have some massive hands to be able to do what Trace Jackson Davis just did. Looked like he was going to shoot it, pulled it down with that left, fired it out to Miller Kopp, and Kopp locked and loaded from the top of the key.
Keep in mind, and as he scores, Hakeem Hart, Indiana can shoot that triple. They shoot 38% from beyond the arc. That's second in the Big Ten. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino. Boy, did he have himself a night against Ohio State in their last game. He had 20 at the half.
So much ability. Scored 17 of their first 21.
He's got the rock right now. 5 on the shot clock. He'll pull it. Missed that one. Thompson tracks it down. Thompson again for three. In and out. The three, Young. And Donta Scott. Here's Akeem Hart. Gets the screen from Reese. Patrick Emilion has checked in for Maryland. Here's Jahmir Young with 5 on the shot clock. Drives, left hand, yes.
We have seen through 5 minutes of play here, there has not been a Hoosier on the floor that's been able to stay in front of Jahmir Young.
Jahmir's got 7 of the 9 points from Maryland. Good drive by Galloway and dish. And Jackson Davis lays it in.
You talk about attacking that press to score, being aggressive. I love the fact that Trey Galloway, he's got Jahmir Young on his hip, draws that help defense, and drops it off to Trace Jackson Davis.
Indiana has won 3 straight against Maryland. Swept the season series last year. This will be the only time they face each other this season. Reese spins and scores.
You have got to understand, if you're Trace Jackson Davis, that Julian Reese is always trying to get back to that left hand. It's a little use of the reverse pivot there, and Julian Reese getting exactly what he wants.
Here's Hood Schifino. The cop, little runner, yes.
That ball is moving for Indiana. Against that 2-3 zone, this time they're attacking with the ball screen. Very unselfish possession. And Miller Kopp, known more as a shooter from the perimeter, making a nice little runner.
He has 5 now. From the corner. That 3, no good by Akeem Hart. Here's Hood Schifino. Good no-look dish inside to Race Thompson. So here's Thompson, 6-year senior, back from that knee injury.
3 games back, just 2 of 10 from the field. He's going to be tested tonight having to guard Donta Scott. He's going to really test that knee. New playing some of his best basketball.
He is. Scott almost threw that away. Donta Scott for 3. Jackson Davis, another rebound.
Indiana really fortunate. Renew just falling asleep. He totally lost Donta Scott.
Stolen by Hart. Oh, got him with the step back and then came through. Really great minutes, especially over the past couple of games. Tied his career high with 15 against Ohio State. Hart knocks down those free throws. 4th time we've had a tie already. We're all knotted up at 13. Oh, look at the pass, but the block by Donta Scott. Scott,
well, he should have shot that.
Man,
he was not even close to him.
Man, here's Hart. Too strong.
They smell blood in the water.
Yeah, Jahari Long can't hit. Another rebound for Jackson Davis, his 6th.
I do like the way that Indiana's attacked Maryland's 2-3, though. Trace Jackson Davis in the high post, he's shown off his passing ability. You know, that last shot got blocked. It's a great look at the rim.
And you can see whenever for Indiana, we come down, at some point we got to get the ball to Jackson. Or you know what, we can do that.
It's a tough shot right there.
Scoop said, oh, you know what,
off
I
the
can
bounce.
do that.
You're right. Trace Jackson Davis should get a look every time down. But that's a heck of an individual play by Tamar Bates.
2-point lead for the Hoosiers. Gary, that was a brick.
Oh, pretty open shot, too. Maryland's gone ice cold.
They've missed their last 5 shots. Inside, they tried to get it to Jackson Davis. Somehow he collects it and dunks it, but a foul.
feeling that him playing well here is bigger than just what it means for this season. Being a DeMatha kid, being a DC kid, and certainly the recruitments of other DC players has been such a big story over the last 5-6 years. So to get a guy from DeMatha to come in here, have success, and let's be honest, Jahmir Young's come in here and been Maryland's best player.
Yeah.
He's got them firmly in the discussion to make the NCAA tournament.
And you know he's been making mama proud. You saw her there. He told us he was the first DeMatha kid, first kid basically from this area in 20 years.
Yeah, crazy.
To play here. Here's Donta Scott. The triple. Getting too strong.
Maryland is now 1 of 10 from 3. They've gotten great looks.
They've missed their last 6 shots. Scott trying to put an end to that drought. Backs in Renew. Jump hook. It's good.
That's his bread and butter right there. Even though Malik Renew has size on Donta Scott, that's an experienced guy going against a freshman and moving Renew and getting to his right jump hook.
Here's Galloway. Open triple. Count it.
That's a big shot for Trey Galloway, a guy that hasn't been nearly as aggressive or efficient shooting the basketball from 3 in road games. Getting a wide open one against that zone and knocking it down.
Scoop trying to handle Young. Good job there. Galloway tips it to himself in transition. Renew inside, and the layup is good by Caleb Banks.
Man, I'm just trying to be like Jordan. Just trying to be like Jordan Cornette, all-time leader in blocks at Notre Dame. You know, that was all I wanted to be in life.
That's great. Here in Indiana, they've been perfect for their last 3 shots. Meanwhile, 1 for 8 from Maryland. Reese! Misses the free throw. Lead is 5. Here comes the press by Maryland. Under 10 minutes left in the half. Here's Trace Jackson Davis.
You can see Donta Scott has given that up to Renew. Not that he can't make it, but he's the guy that's going to help off on Jackson Davis.
The triple. That one is off by Banks.
Banks getting an opportunity with Geronimo out for a second game. Played really well against Ohio State. Got in the offensive glass. Mike Woodson talked about how he's felt good putting him in, and he's deserved this opportunity.
And I think Reese pushed off after that shot.
Tube, Saturdays for you.
Grab the popcorn, sit on the couch, and don't move. Banks in the Renew. The kick out. Good Schifino, missed the runner. Here comes Jahmir Young. Scott's got to take that. There you go. That triple's good.
You love the ball movement, unselfish play. Indiana not doing a good job in transition defense of matching up. Maryland finding a little 2-on-1 situation, and Jahmir Young making the right play right to Donta Scott.
And Donta Scott taking the shot when you're wide open.
Absolutely needs to keep taking that.
Maryland had missed their last 8 threes. Inside, good power move. Little jump hook by Malik Renew.
He's got a lot of ability offensively. He can hurt you in a number of ways, and I thought Emillion did a great job guarding Derek Walker on Saturday, but there with the spin move and his size advantage, Renew getting to his left.
Scott on Thompson, back to the jump hook, left it short. Good offensive rebound by Emillion. Young, another triple. Lead is 1. They trapped Scoop Bates. Did it go off his foot? No, it went off of Maryland.
Here, Myron Metcalf in the middle of them.
Boy, Jalen Hood-Schifino could have shot that.
Yes, he
Maryland
could have.
Really slow to rotate out of that trap on Jackson Davis.
He tried to look inside to Banks, stolen by Jahmir Young. Scott, the triple. No good.
Indiana is living dangerously here in transition. They are not matching up. They are not getting to Maryland shooters, and they've been extremely fortunate. They just haven't made them.
Oh, how about cleaning up your own mess?
Oh, a grown man game right there.
Trace Jackson Davis.
He's playing a different game than everybody else out on the floor. So physical, so good with that second jump.
He's got 8 rebounds to go along with his 6 points. He's averaging 25 and 13.
He has willed them.
And 4 blocks.
And taking it to another level.
Absolutely.
He's having a phenomenal season.
Here's Donta Scott. 5 on the shot clock. Young, he's going to drive it and draws that foul. The play until the half. Young knocks down the free throws. He's got 12 points already.
This is such a tough guard because of his elite speed. He is having a fine year himself, has gotten himself into that discussion for all Big Ten teams.
Here's Galloway.
This is where they've gone. High post and little high-low action.
High-low and shot block.
Like a volleyball spike by Julian Reese.
I mean, they made him part of cancel culture with that block. From the corner. 3 is no good.
And that's the Jackson Davis effect. That's a dunk against most centers in this league. But Julian Reese understanding who's there, and it's the Big Ten's leader in block shots.
Thompson doubled and throws it away. And a reach in on Trey Galloway. His first, 680 games as a head coach in the NBA. Guys back coaching at their alma mater. Scott knocked them both down. He's got 7. Lead is 1 for Maryland. Jackson Davis, double and a foul.
And that's where they got the foul.
Jackson Davis again. Oh, tried to give it to. Keep in mind, Jalen Hood-Schifino still has not gotten off. He's scoreless to this point.
And he was unbelievable on Saturday against Ohio State. I mean, just terrific performance. 17 of Indiana's first 21.
Reese, the kick out. The 3, yes!
That's a big one for Ian Martinez. Just 1 point the last 2 games. 0 of 5 from the field in that stretch. And give a lot of credit there to Julian Reese. Under control, playing on 2 feet, and finding Martinez in the corner.
The Terps are on a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 3:20 to play until the half. Back to Jackson Davis. Here comes the double. 5 on the shot clock. Galloway. He's got to put it up, blocked. And Jackson Davis, an air ball. Shot clock violation, Indiana. The last 3 minutes as well, so have not been efficient with the basketball.
Maryland's defense deserves a lot of credit. You know, they've changed from man-to-man to zone. They've given Trace Jackson Davis different looks. He's only taken 5 shots. You mentioned the 10 rebounds, but just 6 points.
Here's Donta Scott playing Big Ten basketball again to the jump hook.
How'd that not go down?
Really?
3/4 of the way down.
The runner. And Hood-Schifino still cannot find the basket. They'll be in Tucson. Take on the 5th-ranked Wildcats. Won 4 in a row. 2 of the top teams in the conference. Coverage begins 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. Lead is now 6, 2:20 till the half.
Whoa.
Whoa! Again, here comes Young. Turnover. Oh, he went to dunk it and blocked. And they say double dribble.
He was gathering the basketball and looking to throw it up the floor.
6 turnover for the Hoosiers. This is now a 9-0 run for the Terps over the last 3 minutes. 2 to play until the half. Young draws the foul.
Mike Woodson has been vocal to these officials that feel like they've gotten the raw end of some of these.
13 points now for Young. We've talked about how Maryland unbeaten at home in Big Ten play here. They don't lose. And keep in mind, folks, Maryland 13-0 when they lead at the half. Jackson Davis working on Reese.
There you go again, out of his hands. They rotate well. Good defense again on Jackson Davis.
Shafino will finally go to the line. Missed the second. 90 seconds until the half. Scott.
A little surprised that was called too. There's not a ton of contact there. It's not a
fouls?
pleasant conversation is what it is.
How many are you going to call on us in this first half? Largest lead for Maryland. Scott's got 9 now. Minute until the half. Jackson Davis off the glass.
It's an effective zone defense. It's just catch that in the high post and get to your best move. They've gotten him the ball in the high post. Good things have happened against that 2-3 zone.
He's got 8. Reese down low, tried to challenge Jackson Davis and draws the foul.
Win big. You know, win in the league, or Steve Alford, or some of the names you see on those Indiana scoring lists.
Both free throws good. Bates looking to attack. Little runner. Too strong. Tips it. No. Reese saves it.
I thought Bates maybe could have thrown that to Jackson Davis for a lob. Instead of that tough little runner in between, throw it up there and let your best player go get it.
Maryland will hold for the last shot. Here comes the high screen. Young. Ball fake. Shot. Short.
You know what? That's the best anyone's guarded him in a one-on-one situation.
This was the first time this season that Maryland had no turnovers in any half at all.
Aside from the officiating, there are things you can control. They had 15 offensive rebounds Saturday against Ohio State. Today they've got just 4. There's been plenty of opportunities too. They've missed plenty of shots.
Carey left that one short. Got the rebound back though. And Indiana comes up with it. Here comes Jalen Hood-Schifino. Jackson Davis backs down Reese, turns, fires quickly, no. Thompson, the offensive glass, and there's the putback. That's what you're talking about, Robbie Arnold.
They've got to make things happen, even though they're not making the initial shot. Nice job by Race Thompson there. Donta Scott looked surprised. Their ball just snuck up on him. Race Thompson taking advantage.
Here's Young. The handoff to Young. Left that one short. Thompson the board.
Indiana.
Maryland's missed their last 5 shots now.
Indiana fortunate. They just totally left Jahmir Young.
Jackson Davis too strong, but there's Thompson again and 1. The McGlue guy does all the dirty work for Indiana. And he has come right out here and giving them 5 quick ones. 3-point lead for the Terps. Hakeem Hart is working on Kopp.
Just a clear out. They're just telling Hakeem Hart to go get us a bucket.
Here's Thompson. He's had the hot hand so far. Jackson Davis. Oh, he thought he was going to have Kopp. Another turnover. Scott back the other way. Reese tried to follow it up, but lost it to Jackson Davis.
What a missed opportunity. Jackson Davis coming over, and no one was home on that backside for Julian Reese.
12 rebounds for Jackson Davis now. Hood Schifino, too strong with that 3. Terrapins have missed their last 7 shots. Trying to put it in. There's a turnover.
Maryland has come out really sloppy here to start the second half.
Schifino blocked by Reese. But Jackson Davis had it. Got it back. Spinning. Gets Reese up, and he'll go to the line.
Looking forward to the postseason. It's a storyline that could always loom large.
9 points now for Trace Jackson Davis. Here's Young.
Nice job, Jackson Davis there, taking away that duck in. They were trying to get Julian Reese, and he just blew the play up.
Hakeem Hart now. Under 10 on his shot clock. Scott driving and got it with the left hand.
That's over the top of Jackson Davis. That's a big time take. Oh, pro hop there and still finishing over the top.
4-point lead. Scott right on his season average. Galloway. Jalen Hood Schifino still with just 1 point. His jersey number. Jackson Davis spins. 11 and 13 is what he's got on the night. And the lead is 2 for Maryland. Young.
They just cannot contain him off the bounce. And he's 3 20-point games and 1 30-piece.
And offensive foul. Turnover. Martinez and Scoop Bates wraps him up. Rule on a flagrant 1. It's deemed excessive or unnecessary. So Martinez will have 2 shots, and of course Maryland will inbound as well. Here's Scott. Hart, open 3, no. Reese, the offensive board, and the follow.
He has come such a long way in just a couple weeks. You think about going for 19 at Purdue. You think about 14 against Wisconsin. And right there, getting the offensive glass and utilizing the shot fake, knowing that Jackson Davis and Race Thompson are right there.
Juju's got 8 points, 6 boards for Maryland. Here's Thompson. He gets double. Trapped.
And when they score, it allows them to set their defense. This has been at times in the past a phenomenal home court advantage in the Xfinity Center. And I wouldn't say it's all the way back to what it's been before, but it's getting there.
Jalen Hood Schifino 0 of 7 now from the field.
He stayed in that play right there, though. Got a good contest and forced a miss on the Jahmir Young drive.
Pulls another one, and it's still strong.
Right now, it's just one of those nights where those are shots he was making Saturday and just nothing going.
Donta Scott. They double him. Martinez. Slicing, dicing, and rolls off the rim. 14 rebounds now. Trace Jackson Davis. Schifino, did he walk?
Yeah, he did. Good conference play. 3 of their last 4 games, they forced 12 turnovers or more.
Hart to Scott now. Young with 5. He's got to create something. Long 3, too strong. Bates. And the reach in on Jahmir Young. Here's Jackson Davis. He's going to work on Reese. Kicks it out to Bates. Bates, the 3. Nearly stolen by Hakeem Hart.
They ran that play against Ohio State.
Scoop. No good. Here in the second half so far is Maryland. That shot. Indiana, Carolina, and Duke.
I'd love to see Indiana go to that 5-out action, let him drive Julian Reese or get him something middle of the floor, but he needs the basketball.
Renew.
That. That works too.
Yeah. Spread things out, gave him the open floor, and spun and knocked it down. 6-point lead. Carey, the triple. No, that's way off.
Not been close tonight.
Here's Scoop Bates. He'll set the table for the Hoosiers. That shot rejected.
A million really guards. Phenomenal defensively Saturday, and right there just waited on it for Jalen Hood-Schifino.
5th block for the Terps. Hart has it knocked away. Hart, the dribble handoff to Donta Scott.
He can drive Renew off that closeout. He's got an advantage driving him, but we'll see if Renew can check him one-on-one.
Young, step back, yes, 3.
They're going to take a look at that. He might have had those toes near the line, but still a huge basket for Maryland. They've had a field goal in almost 4 minutes.
Young's got 16. Galloway running him off some screens.
This has got to go in. Jackson Davis has Don Carey. Now you can get this swing and try to make something happen off that double.
Cobb missed it. Indiana 2 of 7 from distance. Largest lead for Maryland, 9. Scott crosses over, spins, dishes, and a million. Oh, that one came out. Maryland 18 of 21 now from the free throw line. Here's Jackson Davis. Here comes the double. The pass, corner, Galloway. Count it.
Really well done there. Race Thompson wisely setting that screen. Maryland snapping back off the cut. Trey Galloway getting to that far corner, making a huge shot for Indiana.
7-point lead. Oh, good fake by a million.
Chucking that roll guy.
4th on Galloway. So we're under 10 minutes left in this game. Oh, good active hands. Batted away. Carry. And let's see if they call a block or a charge.
They got a block.
A block. And Scoot Bates.
In transition.
Yeah, he moved.
He's definitely sliding left.
His 3rd.
The second that Race Thompson put the ball on the floor, breaking that press. Jahmir Young flying to him, and they don't force turnovers now. They've done it in Big Ten play. Indiana, they just have not taken care of the basketball tonight. Haven't shot it well. This is one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. It just has not been the case tonight. And a lot of credit goes to Maryland for that. They have done their job defensively. They've done a great job on Jackson Davis, switching defenses, switching looks. They're going to take this from Race Thompson. Boy, that was close.
Nearly. There's Jackson Davis now. In the double, knocked away from him. Now just 10 seconds.
Not even an offense.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 seconds.
10. It's just, they're struggling to run anything right now.
Nine-minute mark. Young working on the freshman. Got him. Got him.
This feels like it's teetering right now for Indiana.
And you see the family of Jahmir Young. He's got 18. Bates throws it up. Miller Kopp finishes.
It's a nice play by Tamar Bates, attacking that pressure, making the right play, and finding Miller Kopp off the cut.
Team Hart now working on Kopp. In the lane, a little jump hook. Oh, it rattled out. Jackson Davis turns. Nope. Tipped, and it'll stay with the Hoosiers.
He has really had a hard time finding a rhythm.
Thompson, that's way off.
Man, he can do it right away, too.
Lead is double digits. Young wide open. Too strong. Hood Schifino had it, lost it. He gets tied up. Yeah, you can see Miller Kopp lying on the floor. We'll check on him when we come back. Look at that bloodshot eye.
It's a tough break for Miller Kopp.
Yeah, really.
He paid the price.
He did. They throw it up to Jackson Davis. And it rolled out. Got it back. Missed. And dunks it home.
Oh, tip dunked his own missed layup. That's a great play out of the timeout. Not a great pass from Malik Renew, but how about the effort from Trace Jackson Davis to keep it alive and finish the job?
He's got 19 rebounds to go along with his 13 points on the night.
Donta Scott, I'm driving Renew on every closeout that I get. I just think that this is playing into his hands more so.
He pulls up, in and out, 20th rebound for Jackson Davis, and it's go time for Indiana. The runner.
Why did he switch hands?
Oh, why? Exactly, by Jalen Hood-Schifino. Jackson Davis.
Maryland has been on it with the rotations too. It's not just been the D on Trace Jackson Davis, but getting to the other guys as well.
2 straight, trying to look for their first 3-game Big Ten win streak since February of 2021. And Young just threw that one away. Jackson Davis counted and one.
Play
completes the 3-point play. Jackson Davis, 16 points, 20 boards. Indiana, 7-0 run. Lead is just 6.
Just think Indiana has got to go away from the traditional post-ups on the block. It's just going to be a trap every time.
Maryland just 4 of 16 from the field, 4 of 17 now.
Great pass too. Jahmir Young set the table.
Hood-Schifino in the lane, hangs, nope. Renew had it and lost it. Here comes Young. Driving, no, Reese the offensive board. The follow rejected. Five minutes. Scott, the bump by Renew. That's the first point from Maryland in the last 4 minutes. Second one rolls in.
Post is wide open right here. So that's been Trace Jackson Davis territory.
He's got it there at the high
one-on-one.
And lost it. Scott picked his pocket. 12th turnover for Indiana. Hakeem Hart. Working on Kopp. Now Scott. Oh, he turned Race Thompson all the way around. Got it back and finishes.
Didn't do it 360s out there.
He did.
Honestly, then drove into him, but the effort to stay in the play there by Donta Scott, absolutely big time.
This place is electric. Hood-Schifino finally gets one, but it's a 2.
It's a big shot right there. Get that crowd out of it. Finally, Jalen Hood-Schifino comes off the ball screen. He's able to see one go down.
Maryland is 10-1 this year when Young and Scott have scored 30 plus to get combined. Right now they're at 31. Here's Young now. With 5 on the shot clock. Scott's got to force it up. Martinez. Three minutes left in this game. Has just been 1 of 9 from the field here. Look back over the last 8.5 minutes. Reese attacking and scoring.
That's a big time play right there. Great call from Kevin Willard. You're worried about Jahmir Young coming off that handoff, but instead it's a keeper for Julian Reese, and he beats Jackson Davis to the spot.
Juju's got 10. Here comes the high screen. Hood Schifino pulls it. Still too strong. All of his shots have hit that back rim.
He just has not been able to find the rhythm tonight. Coming off a game where he went for 24 against Ohio State Saturday. It's been a different story here in College Park.
Just 3 tonight. Martinez. Scott pounds it. Jump hook. Yes.
So patient right there. Got exactly what he wanted. He took that dribble to the baseline and then still found his way back. That strong left shoulder.
Dante with 17. Maryland is unbeaten. When they have a lead with 5 minutes left. In fact, 14-0 this season. And they have a lead under 5. 18 points now. Trace Jackson Davis.
You could tell he was waiting for that double. Still, even through scoring that basket, never looked like he was comfortable with the ball.
Let's see if Dante backs his way down again. He's been a beast in that post. See with the jump hook again. Oh, what's it up and under?
He set him up. That's the counter right there.
Scott's got 19. Martinez lost it out of bounds.
Well, he set it up with the left jump hook, the possession prior.
Gotcha.
Show the ball up and under. Savvy vet.
That's from the Park of Philly there. Wow. Cobb forced that one up. Follow, nope. Jackson Davis's tip, nope. And it will go to Maryland. And it looks like the unbeaten streak at home will continue for the Terrapins. Still the only team in the Big Ten unbeaten. Thompson dunks that one home.
The end of the game kind of snuck up on Indiana here.
Yeah.
They're not even going to take a foul. They're pressuring now, but this is. Kevin Willard didn't like the press break for the second consecutive possession in a row, so he's going to take a timeout. But
19-10. 18-20 tonight. Meanwhile, from Maryland, Jahmir Young will go to the line. Add to his 18, his mom looks on. Maryland will have their first 3-game Big Ten winning streak in 2 years.
Maryland had to win this home stretch. They had 4 of 5 at home, and they had to handle business and win all 4. They did absolutely that. Lunardi's got them last 4 buys. This is a win that's only going to help that cause.
Look at mom. She's like, yeah, that's my baby. He has just been fantastic, especially here at home. Horrible shooting night for Indiana and Hood Schifino. And the Terps remain unbeaten here at home against Big Ten opponents.